Welcome back to Unapologetic Exotical content, where beauty is divine, delusion is generational, and we don't do community service for maternal narcissism. Let's talk about something heavy. Cheslie Kryst, a woman who was stunning, intelligent, highly accomplished, a true triple threat from head to toe, and still deeply wounded. And yes, we're going there today, because some things just don't sit right with me. And my intuition, it's side-eyeing hard. I've seen the interviews, the tributes, the social media posts, but one question keeps ringing in my head. How does a woman who once won Mrs. North Carolina send her daughter to school with a unibrow? I'm sorry, but no. There's no way I'm letting my daughter walk into the battlefield known as public school with a setup like that. That's not natural parenting. That's neglectful pageantry. It doesn't add up. And what's worse, Cheslie said on record that she permed and damaged her own hair as a child, and her sister had to give her a big chop. So, where was the guidance, the protection, the validation? This was a triple threat child, stunning, sharp, and articulate, and yet she didn't think she was beautiful. That is a parenting failure, period. That's the exact reason she entered pageantry, to chase the affirmation she should have already had at home. Because when a child with that much natural beauty can't see it, that's not genetics, that's environment, and let's really get into it. When the mother is unambiguous and the daughter is exotical, stunning, and visibly different, it gets psychological. That child becomes a target, bullied, teased, excluded, treated like an outsider by jealous peers. And if the mother doesn't affirm that child early, doesn't groom her properly, doesn't protect her from those early attacks, that child will internalize the hate. Instead of recognizing it as projection from bitter, insecure people, she starts believing it. And that's what I saw with Cheslie. She didn't get the armor, she got exposed. And let me tell you something. That girl, that supporter, said she saw an Instagram video accusing Cheslie's mother of jealousy. Now, I can't confirm all that, but I did see her mother admit on camera to wearing Cheslie's clothes after she passed. She said Cheslie loved a sweater, so she wore it. And maybe that's grief, or maybe that's something else, because when a mother starts dressing like her deceased daughter, publicly, there's an undertone to that I can't even describe. But I know what it smells like. And let's not forget, this is the same daughter who had reportedly attempted before. The same daughter who sent her mother a goodbye text. And what did her mother do? She admitted she didn't call 911 right away. She drove home to her husband first. Let me be crystal clear. If I ever got a message like that from my child, I'd be calling the police, the doorman, building security, the neighbors, the Uber driver, the food delivery guy, anyone. Every second would count. That kind of delay, it will never sit right with me. And then there's the question of therapy. Was she getting real help? Was she on medication? Because when someone has a prior attempt, they're usually hospitalized, monitored, and under psychiatric care. But I never heard her mother mention that. Not once. That's not me accusing. That's me observing, critically. Because when someone this radiant, this accomplished, this golden, falls, it's rarely just about depression. Yes, it can be chemical, but let's not pretend the environment doesn't play a massive role. And I'm not sorry. Stunning women are targeted, especially when they're intelligent, articulate, and hard to ignore. When beauty is paired with brilliance, the jealousy hits different, and the sabotage becomes personal, not just from strangers, but from family. The stats back it up. Research shows attractive women face higher rates of relational aggression, exclusion, gossip, undercutting, especially from other women. And mental health studies confirm that people with weaker or toxic support systems are at greater risk for breakdowns and hopelessness. It's not just what's in your brain, it's what's around you. It's being mistreated and told to stay quiet. It's your pain being invalidated by people who are too threatened by your glow to recognize your humanity. Beyoncé was bullied too, but Tina Knowles stepped up. She put her daughter in therapy. She poured into her. She reminded her who she was. And let's be honest, Tina Knowles is beautiful. Cheslie's mother is not. And sometimes, unfortunately, that changes the entire trajectory before the child even understands her own reflection. I'm not saying this to be cruel. I'm saying this because there are exotical daughters out there right now, stunning, gifted, and neglected, being raised by women who never healed, who never learned to love themselves, who quietly resent the beauty they brought into this world. And that resentment leaks into how they speak to them, how they ignore their pain, how they fail to show up when it matters most. And the result? Beautiful women with broken mirrors, women who accomplish everything but still feel invisible. Cheslie was a fallen triple threat. Her story should have ended in legacy, not in loss. Her smile masked too much sorrow. And now we're left with red flags and silence. I'm not here to accuse. I'm here to observe, out loud, because silence won't save the next one. It never has. You've just survived another dose of unapologetic, exotical content, where lace lifts, truth hits, and maternal sabotage gets exposed one red flag at a time. Stay glowing, stay unbothered, and stay protected, even when the threat is coming from someone who was supposed to love you first.